What's up, folks? Justin Phillip here. Welcome to today's episode of 2000's Productions. If you're not familiar with my channel, I'm a low-budget indie filmmaker sharing tips and tricks with fellow low-budget indie filmmakers. Today's episode is going to be about a couple of things. But first off, I wanted to do a prelude and just say that none of this stuff is sponsored. I'm not being sponsored or paid by anyone or anything, okay? I'm just in the mindset of Robert Rodriguez, and I want to give back what I've learned, okay? So what I'm showing you today is a little something that I had to do for my Cinema 3 class. That's right, I'm back in school, folks. I have 3 college degrees. I have my master's in acting. I'm certified in Stanislavski technique, and now here I am. I'm back in school getting certified in cinematography. Now, I know there is a wealth of knowledge to learn online. I learned tons of stuff daily on YouTube, okay? I get it. My favorite channels to learn about cinematography are Cook Optics TV and Aperture 4-Minute Film School. If you're not subscribed to those channels, do yourself a favor, subscribe. And also, there's Premium Beat, there's nofilmschool.com. I love that stuff. I'm not knocking any of that. I love it. And I will say a few years ago, I took 3 very awesome, long, intensive courses on LinkedIn Learning. LinkedIn Learning is awesome. And if you have yourself a library card, it's free. So learn, folks. But one thing I'll say that I get out of a physical film course that I don't get anywhere online is every time I leave class, I feel refreshed and revived. I just feel pumped up and ready to create. And also, not only will I have an actual physical certification in cinematography, but I'll also have that opportunity to get certified in big cinema cameras like the Aris. So that's pretty awesome as well. And another plus bonus of film school is I have access to film permits for like these $1,000 permits here in LA. I now have access to for $25, and I have access to for free $1 million insurance policies for my crew and my cast. So I'm just saying there are huge advantages to doing film school. Plus, I wanted to go back to school because I wanted to start approaching cinematography as a true art form like it is, rather than just a job, and I wanted to up my cinematic lighting game. I wanted to get better at that stuff. So I say all that to say this. I want to show you a little video that I had to do. We had an assignment to get very basic 21 camera angles, and of course my creative self, I couldn't help myself. I invited 3 of my actor friends, made up a little story, and just made my best to chop up these shots and make sense out of it. And I shot all of the shots with my set of Rokinon Cine Primes. So if you're interested in seeing how the Rokinon Cine Primes play well together, now here's your chance to see that. 2 of the shots there's only 2 shots that weren't done with the Cine Primes, and that was because they're zoom shots, so obviously they're not done with the Primes. I did those with my Tamron 28-75 Pro Zoom. And you'll notice one of those shots is a Zolly shot. It was my first time attempting a dolly zoom, and I would have liked to have done it a couple more times, but my friends were volunteering their time to me, and they had things to do, places to go, but I am quite happy with the one that made it in the cut. But yeah, so check out the video. Let me know what you guys think. Also, I will say I did shoot, if you're not familiar with my channel, I shoot on the GH5 with Metabones, 4K 10-bit, ProRes HQ with the Atomos Ninja Inferno, and I did shoot in Vlog. And I know my previous video I urged people not to shoot in Vlog run and gun, and then I turned around and did it the very next day. But here's the thing, I will sum this up. If you're gonna shoot Vlog, run and gun, get yourself the Tiffin variable IR ND. Okay, it's not the normal variable ND, it's the IR variable ND. It's endorsed by Shane Horbut. But also, it's very simple. Use your waveform monitor, keep your shadows at 10 to 15, no less, no higher. Keep your highlights at 60 to 75, no less, no higher, and you're good to go. And as always, I grade in the GH Alex LUT. This was the Daylight GH Alex LUT. So, okay, with all that being said, thanks for the support, guys. Keep watching. Check out the video, here it comes, and I'll see you next time.
I'ma fucking do it. Do it, bet. Do it right now. Bet money on it, bet. 500. $500. $500. I still grind it. What? Come on. Don't let it get out. huh? Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, what's up? Can't stop.
I'm coming up there.
Shit. Oh, shit.